Welcome back to Nightly Nonsense, where we, which again I'm always thinking is me, make some sense out of the nonsense that is all around us. Last night we talked about one-way tickets. A lot of money to be paying for a one-way ticket. People are giving a lot, right? Sometimes they're giving all that they have for something that isn't going to last. So I wanna stick on that for one moment, right? And that is challenging you tonight, very simply. What is it in your life that you want to last? What exactly is it that you want to last, and what are you doing to make it last? Right? Some of us look around and look around. I have a Breyer horse collection, and I have a sword collection. I also have a cow collection, and a horse collection, apparently. Some rabbit collection. I got chickens that I'm collecting, and I got cats that are collecting, right? I have different things, right? But as I look around, like, what is it that I want to last? Right now, again, we know the church answer is relationships. Woohoo! Right? I think that's what I want to last. So then the question is, well, what are you doing to invest in those relationships? What are you doing, right, to put forth effort so that things actually do last, right? Do you want to be remembered past when your last date on your tombstone is etched? Right? You know, you're going to get a starting date, you're going to get an ending date on your tombstone. God etches both of those, just for the record. He tells you when that's going to be. Right? And so, way after your last date, right? How are you going to be remembered? Did you build things that are going to last? Do you know what's going to happen? Just for the record, my sword collection is going to go probably to my son. He's probably going to get rid of 99% of it, right? Because why does he want that? Does his wife want him to have a sword collection in the house? Like, what's he going to do with it? I think he's going to take the things that are valuable, right? The rest of it, he's probably going to get rid of. It doesn't mean every one of my swords means something to me. Doesn't mean anything to him other than I owned it. There will be some nostalgia at first. He'll be, oh, Dad had all this and he put time and effort into it. But as they collect dust and they're sitting around your house, it's going to get further and further away from me. Same thing with my Breyer horses. I have like 100 Breyer horses I've been gifted and given and all of these things. That's a fantastic collection. But it isn't necessarily going to mean anything to the person coming after me other than it was just mine. And as generation goes on, they're not going to keep Breyer horses around, right? Just because, oh, my great-great-great-grandpa liked these, right? That's not going to happen. So what is it that we do want to carry on? What is it that you do want to last? What is it that you're investing in? Because a lot of us are spending a lot of time on lawns. Do you know somebody else is going to... Your house, I can remember I bought my grandparents' house and was talking to my cousin one time, and I said to her, hey, if you owned my house, what would you do? And she looked right at me and said, I'd bulldoze it down. And I like, you would bulldoze down our grandparents' house? Like, what are you talking about? How could you do that? Because you know what? It didn't have that meaning for her. Somebody's going to change your property. They're going to pull out your flower beds. They're going to cut down your trees. They're going to change all kinds of things, right? Somebody's going to get your job. They're going to do it a totally different way. Somebody's going to have your pew at your church. Somebody's going to have all the things that you have. What are they going to do with it? Do you know someday somebody's going to look at your car and say, this is junk. Nobody should be driving this car. Right? People are looking at things that we just assume that they're going to last forever. All these things that we're investing. But God says only one thing lasts forever. That's your relationship with Jesus Christ. It's going to last forever one way or another. Either you're going to be with him or you're going to be without him. That's the type of relationship that you have. What are you building? Are you building one without him? Lots of one-way tickets. Or are you building one with him that's going to last? Right? Again, how people remember you when you're gone, that's your legacy. Right? You're building that right now with the decisions that you're making every single day. Doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Doesn't mean you can't change it. One of the greatest things about life is people love stories where people change their lives around. Right? So you could be building your life for 90 years and go, oh, I got it wrong, and get it right all of a sudden. And you know what? That's going to be your legacy. My grandfather did whatever he wanted for 90 years, but at the end he got it right. And what a great, amazing God who loves us enough that that's what happened. So I want you to chew on this tonight, right? I want you to chew on what you're investing in, yes. But what are the things that you want to last? And what are you doing to make sure that happens? Right? Don't just sit and talk about how you hope people remember that you love them. Love them. How you hope that they remember that you love Jesus. Show them. Right? Show them that you love Jesus. That's important. My favoriteest person in the entire world to ever have existed, right, was my grandmother. She showed me, right, what it was to really love Jesus. What it was to have a relationship with Jesus, right? What it was to want Jesus. So my prayer is that you will invest in the things that you want to last. Lots to chew on. We'll see you next time. Nightly Nonsense.